Hi, and welcome to the Planview Copilot for Adaptive Work product demonstration. Today I'm going to be taking you through the Copilot feature inside of the AdaptiveWork application. But before I do that, I wanted to talk for a moment or two just about the core use cases that we support at the moment with the Planview Copilot for AdaptiveWork. There are 4 broad use cases, all linked to day-to-day use of Copilot and the AdaptiveWork application as a combined entity. Okay, and here we are inside of AdaptiveWork. Now we're taking a look at the Copilot feature, which is actually accessed up here at the top right-hand side. It is available to users within the AdaptiveWork application and is going to look at projects that you are the project manager of. But of course, Copilot can do a lot more than that, as we previously explained. And you can see here that even as a starting point with Copilot, we offer some pre-seeded, pre-populated prompts that can get users started. These offer a broad range of capability. What should I worry about? A very general question. We could look at best practices in working with AdaptiveWork more effectively. And of course, we could look at something very specific around the highest risks and not finishing a budget based upon costs. But to start with today, I'm going to ask our Copilot, how do we create project templates? Now, Copilot is going to go away and it's going to search and link to our retrieval agent, which is of course connected to the Customer Success Center. And as you can see here, it's actually starting to compose its response. And straight away we have a response, obviously, from the Customer Success Center answering my question. I haven't left the AdaptiveWork application, but now I'm furnished with the process to actually go and create those project templates. But beyond that, of course, there are going to be more, perhaps deeper use cases, as we explained, that we need to get into with Copilot. So let's traverse the retrieval agent, the Customer Success Center agent, and let's go and take a look at how Copilot can help a project manager with their projects. Copilot's now taking a look at the projects, their status, which ones are listed as at risk, which ones are assigned to me. It's compiling that data and it's going to come back now with a list of projects that are currently marked as at risk. And you can see them here. I have 11 of them, and they've given me the names at the top. So if I just scroll back up, you can see based on the data we have, there should be a risk or concern around the situation in these 11 projects. We would like Copilot now maybe to take a look at it. And in fact, it has started to suggest, would you like me to take more detailed information about these risks and suggestions how to address them? Now that's interesting. It's already taken a leap towards the coaching steps, and I'm going to ask Copilot to give me a bit more of an idea about the GCUP SA customer journey project here. So Copilot's now been asked to provide an executive summary based upon one of the projects in the list that I've picked, and now it's going to go away and provide that summary based upon the data that we house inside of the application. Okay, and here we have the return of the executive summary. As you can see, we have a summary at the top which looks at the risk indicators. Copilot's actually using CPI and SPI, cost performance index and the schedule performance index, and it's bringing those into its response. We haven't asked for that, but because it has access to the data and it leverages that AI technology, it's able to bring that into the response. You can also see where it thinks the performance is up or down. We can see the chart, it's maintained 36% profitability rate, but the budget status is not active, which might require some action. You can see here that Copilot's actually gone as far as to suggest 4 actions and an immediate action within that. So I'm going to ask Copilot now to do an action. So we're going to actually ask to export this into an email format. So if we add that into the box now, we'll see Copilot provide that email output for us. Okay, so I'm going to ask Copilot to provide the email. What Copilot will now do is take the summary. It's now going to give me an option, so I'm going to choose Compose Email. And of course, what that is now doing is opening up my local email client, and we can see here that we have the same summary automatically populated into the email, and I can go ahead and send it from the window here in my web browser. Moving back to Copilot, obviously we see the content here. We can also copy that content, and of course we could start to ask more questions. But I think for the purposes of today's demonstration, you can see that Copilot here is able to perform quite a wide variety of tasks. I'm giving you a bit of a flavor of that, ranging from customer support and customer success center access through to listing out projects and removing clicks from the journey for each of the users, and ultimately into taking both actions, sending summaries via email, but also providing more concise coaching and summarization capabilities inside of the app that save project managers time and expense in terms of providing those to their stakeholders. Thanks very much for watching. It's been hopefully a really interesting view of Copilot inside of AdaptiveWork, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.